Wonderful to see you all here today. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. This is a special day, not just because we're here to celebrate an amazing STEM center here at Harlem Park in partnership with Exelon Foundation, BGE, and the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, but we also have a special announcement from our very own Baltimore Orioles. Could you guys keep it down in the back, please? Before we get started with the program, we want to recognize some special guests who are here with us this morning. First of all, Baltimore City Mayor Brandon Scott. Can I have one request? Because I got a gazillion names, so I gave the Mayor Scott his day. But can we announce the names first and we give everybody a big cheer at the end of it? Maryland State Senator Antonio Hayes, Councilman John Bullock, representing this office City Council President Zeke Cohen, Letitia James, Chief of Schools for Baltimore City Public Schools, Dr. Stacy Tosay, Vice Chair, Baltimore City Board of School Commissioners, Ashea Parker, your principal of Harlem Park Elementary and Middle School, Venus Jackson, I'll let you all get some brownie points there. President and CEO of Baltimore Gas and Electric, Tamla Olivier, Senior Vice President of Governmental Regulation and External Affairs of BGA, Valencia McClure, Vice President of Marketing and Communications at BGE, and Ripken Foundation Board Member, Stacy Orrick, Director of Corporate Community Impact of BGE, Tanya Terrell, Vice President and Chief of Staff to the CEO of Exelon, Robert Matthews, President of Business Operations for the Baltimore Orioles, Katie Griggs, Chief Baseball Development Officer of Major League Baseball and the Ripken Foundation Board Member, Tony Riggins, Chief Investment Officer of BlackRock, a member of the Orioles Ownership Group and a Ripken Foundation member, Rick Reeder, Judge of the Applegate Court of Maryland and Cal Ripken Senior Foundation Board Member, the Honorable Lauren Ripken, President and CEO of the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, Steve Salem, and you already greeted him, Hall of Fame baseball player, the Iron Man himself, Cal Ripken Jr. The Cal Ripken Senior Foundation was started 25 years ago by our very own Oriole Hall of Famer, number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., and his brother, Bill Ripken, in the spirit of their dad, Cal Sr., who was a coach and a manager for the Orioles organization for 36 years. To add to this, there's something in the Orioles organization in the history we call the Oriole Way, and Cal Ripken Sr. was basically the godfather of the Orioles Way. In their efforts to impact the lives of kids across the country through sports and education, 9 years ago, the Ripken Foundation saw a gap in opportunities, so they began installing STEM centers. The Turnkey STEM Centers offers everything that is needed for a year of STEM education for every single student in a school, including all of the technology and curriculum in English and Spanish for the teachers to use that meets national science standards. To date, the Ripken Foundation has installed 766 STEM centers in 26 states, just like the one here today. Last year, Ripken Foundation partnered with Exelon Foundation and BG&E, who made an amazing commitment to install 85 STEM centers by 2026 in 6 priority locations, including Delaware, Illinois, Maryland, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Washington, D.C. This gift from BG&E and Exelon Foundation means there will be classrooms full of STEM stations in all 85 schools, and the tools will help you, your students, hone your problem-solving, critical thinking skills, all while having fun. Let's hear first from some friends from BGE and Exelon. Now I'd like to invite our first speaker to the podium, the 52nd mayor of Baltimore, a native of Baltimore, who was raised just north here in Park Heights, and arguably the greatest Baltimore Oriole fan on the planet behind me. And he doesn't get too much love because he went to Mervo. Mayor Brandon Scott.
Good afternoon, Harlem Park. Good afternoon. I'm so happy to be back here this afternoon. I love my good brother Rob Long, but he's wrong about two things. One, I am a bigger Orioles fan than he is because he gets paid to be at the games, I don't. And unfortunately, he went to Patterson High School. That's not my fault, that's his fault. I'll make sure that we run the score up when we play you later this year, Rob. But I am so happy to be here at Harlem Park to celebrate this important day. We know how much great stuff is happening inside of this school building each and every day here at Harlem Park, changing the lives of young people and families in West Baltimore. So give it up to your fabulous principal and all the staff here at Harlem Park. And we know that my favorite baseball team has a deep love and relationship and partnership with Harlem Park every Friday night when I'm at the stadium or I'm at home or in my car and I see that Harlem Park right there behind the mounds. It really truly shows, again, that the Baltimore Orioles are not just a team that's in the city, but of the city. So give it up for our Orioles for all their support. But today, I'm really here to celebrate this new STEM Center because we know what our young people need to learn and they need to have the environment to do that, to be successful in this new age world that we're all living in. So today, I really want to say thank you to Cal, Laura, the whole Cal Ripken Senior Foundation for not just this STEM Center, but those that are yet to come. But for Cal, for always understanding that you have done things all over the world, but you always make sure you come back home to invest in your community, in your city, and especially as we're getting ready to celebrate tomorrow, the 30th anniversary of a very special day for you. We want to thank you for making this very special day for these young people and investing in their future. Alongside our partners at BGE and Exelon, not just for making sure that we have power in the building, but understanding that these young people are a resource to be invested in, and they will make Baltimore the best Baltimore that we ever will see in the future. So thank you all very much.
Before we go on, I'd like to recognize a Baltimore basketball legend who was not on here, who was in the building, and he's probably going to get embarrassed when we announce him. Give a hand to Rodney Elliott over here. Noodles. Next, I'd like to invite the Vice Chair of the Baltimore City School Board and resident of Sandtown, just the neighborhood over, Ashaya Parker.
Good afternoon, students. I told Dr. Play-Sosay we have to take you everywhere we go because you give us good applause. And you're nice and loud, I like it. I am very pleased to join you today on behalf of the Baltimore City Board of School Commissioners and Baltimore City Public Schools. STEM education is important to our plan for our young people and their success in school and their success in life, by providing them with the knowledge and the expertise to build careers in a high-demand industry. STEM centers like this one here at Harlem Park is crucial to achieving that goal. For the past 7 years, the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation and the Baltimore Orioles have been invaluable partners with Baltimore City Schools, and we deeply appreciate your generosity and support. We are grateful to Exelon and BG&E for their long-term collaboration on behalf of our schools, students, and families. But what we value the most is the message your involvement sends to our students. It shows our young men and women that they matter and they are important and that they are valued. That matters, especially coming from one of Baltimore's and baseball's living legends and the Baltimore Orioles. Thank you for making a difference in our students' lives and providing them with support and encouragement that they need to realize their full potential. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Vice Chair Barker. To talk more about the STEM Center and what it means to Harlem Park Elementary and Middle School, please welcome your principal, Ms. Venus Jackson.
What an extraordinary moment this is for Harlem Park, to have Mr. Ripken and his wife in the building on the eve of the 30th anniversary of his legendary 2,131 consecutive games milestone. That's a big deal. It's history. It's history in the making for our school community. And look at this star-studded list of leaders who have come out to demonstrate their support for the school. Leaders who understand just how critical it is to give every child the chance to explore, create, and dream through science, technology, engineering, mathematics. That's important because I'm a proud graduate of UMBC, and I graduated with a mechanical engineering degree. So this STEM center is very personal to me. I know firsthand the curiosity, opportunity, and persistence that it takes to transform young minds. And because you've donated this STEM center to us, young people will go in and find that they're good at math, they're good at science, that they like it, not just because the teacher said that they had to do it. When I was in 10th grade, I remember like it was yesterday, I was at Western Senior High School, and Miss Gilbert, my math teacher, Felicia, was in my class, and she would fill the board with math work, but everybody couldn't keep up. It was geometry, but I could do it with no problem. And it was then that it helped to build my confidence. So I say thank you, Mr. Ripken. I read the front of your folder, and it says, transforming communities and changing children's lives. This STEM center that you put in Harlem Park will do just that, because we have after-school programming that needed robotics and coding classes, and you're making that possible for us. So I say to my babies who are out in the audience, you hear me talk all the time about how you've got to get on grade level in reading and mathematics. I've talked to a few of you. I think Amira and I talked on yesterday. If you already passed, I'm looking for some advanced learners in engineering. I'm looking for some advanced learners in science, in robotics, and I need you to score advanced on the MCAP in reading and mathematics because you're spending time over in this STEM center. I want to say thank you to the Orioles organization. I want to say thank you to Exelon. Thank you not just for your investment in the community, but thank you for showing up today. I'm sure there are ribbon cuttings all over the United States, but you came to Harlem Park. And that means a lot to me and to my community, because there was a time before the Orioles came that we didn't get all of this positive publicity. So we appreciate that you see the need and the investment, that you understand that there's some gifted students out here who will one day become engineers and scientists and technologists. I'm going to ask David Thames to come to the podium. David is going to speak on behalf of our school community, followed by our gifts. You want to take it off?
Good afternoon, everybody. In case you didn't know, my name is David Thames, and I'm a sixth grader at the best school in Baltimore City, Harlem Park Elementary Middle School. Now, on behalf of our students, staff, and our school community at large, I want to thank the Cal Ripken Jr. Foundation and, of course, Mr. Cal Ripken, BGE, and the Orioles for giving us this amazing new STEM Center. Now, because of your generosity, young learners like myself will explore the world of science, technology, engineering, and math. For now, we're going to have a lot of fun, but we know this is preparing us for our future. Miss Jackson has always taught us the importance of giving back. Today, we are inspired by your example. You've invested into our school, and that means you've invested into our dreams. Thanks to you, we could imagine ourselves as future scientists, technologists, engineers, and mathematicians. I see college in our future, and with this STEM Center, the sky is the limit. I know I'll be using the STEM Center because I want to be a doctor. Now, on behalf of Harlem Park Elementary Middle School, it is my privilege to present gifts to Mr. Cal Ripken Jr., Mrs. Olivier, and the amazing Orioles team and staff. Now, thank you for your investment in us, Mr. Cal Ripken. Ms. Jackson, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I want to thank everybody for being here and cheering me on.
David, take this over to Mr. If I could have Mr. Randy Walters stand. Mr. Randy Walters is our in-house resident artist. When you see these beautiful murals in the building, he does it as in-kind service to our community. And he provided all of these. David, come back, you're not finished. He provided all of these gifts. Miss Olivier, we thank you. If I could have someone from the Orioles organization come up. Come on. Can you handle that? So we want to say thank you to the entire Orioles organization and to the Major League of Baseball. You all have changed the trajectory of our school. And on behalf of me as a leader, you have inspired me because you are a reminder that there is goodness in corporations and that you will give back. God bless you. And we're just about finished. Commissioner Parker, yeah, don't leave. Give that to Commissioner Parker. Oh. Chief Tose. My Exelon leadership, we have the CEO here. Come on, take that in. And to all of the other dignitaries on the stage, we have something for you as well. Take that off. Take that off. To my mayor, who has always been a supporter of Harlem Park Elementary Middle School. I can remember 4 years ago when you visited and he did an exercise with our children outside. We say thank you. You remember that? Yeah, we say thank you. And personally, I say thank you for the support that you give to my. And to David, let's give it up one more time to David. Whoop, whoop. look at David, the president of our Cal Ripken Foundation. If I could have him come up. Come on up, we got you. We've got one more for you. There you go. Let's give it up. Thank you, guys. Thank you, David.
I don't know why y'all have me doing this. You can have David up here. It's like playing third base after Cal Ripken. Thank you very much, Principal Jackson. We can't wait to see you students and what you will accomplish with the STEM Center. We know it will be great things. And by the way, Principal Jackson reminds me of my middle school principal, Miss Butler, who inspired me as well, not to be average. I remember being in her office one day, not because I did bad, but because I was an average student at the time, and she told me I was capable of doing much greater things. And it's something that stuck with me not only through school, but also through my life, and that's why I still remember her to this day. As you heard earlier, BGE and Exelon Foundation are helping to provide STEM opportunities for over 30,000 young people, and they are committed right here at home in Baltimore. Their investment in education now guaranteed to pay off in the future, with more kids being interested in careers in STEM fields. To tell us more, please give a warm welcome to the President and CEO of Baltimore Gas and Electric, Tamla Olivier.
Good afternoon. I see people sleep in the crowd. Don't make me come off the stage. Well, first of all, I would like to just say, where was Miss Jackson when I was growing up? The passion, the enthusiasm, educators across the country, this is God's work, so thank you for the work that you're doing for our young people, specifically here in Baltimore City. We are excited to be here today, and I see this more than just a dedication. I really see this as a celebration for Harlem Park, the community, the students, our teachers, our parents. Harlem Park stands for pride and for strength. So this is bigger than opening a STEM center. This is celebrating that pride and that strength. And I know Ms. Jackson talked about a teacher she had that positively impacted her. I will share, I had a teacher named Miss Rogers who tried to make me run away from STEM, that STEM wasn't for me, math wasn't for me, science was not for me. And fortunately, I had another teacher named Mrs. McDaniels who said, it is for you. You will be effective in science and math. You will work hard and you will make it happen. So as I think about introducing STEM early on, it creates a spark in curiosity and it builds confidence. And Ms. Jackson talked about that earlier. Exelon and BGE have been partners to the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation since 2013. We have done several programs in partnership with the foundation that really help neighborhoods and children thrive. And as I think about the STEM centers, 16 have been open since 2022, and we are just getting started. But I'm excited to be here at Harlem Park, so thank you so much for having us. I do want to say special thanks to the foundation. We're very fortunate to have this foundation and be able to really help bring the vision that Cal and Cal Ripken Senior have for children across the country, and they are making that happen each and every day. I also want to just give a shout out to Stacy Ulrich, who is on the board of the foundation. She's the VP of Communications and Marketing at BGE, and then also a shout out to our CEO, Calvin Butler from Exelon. He is the chair of the foundation, He desperately wanted to be here, but had an emergency pop up, so he wanted to send his thanks and admiration for the students at Harlem Park. We are excited about the work we're doing here, excited about the work that we will continue to partner with the mayor, council members across Baltimore City on. And I would just say we want to continue to work together to inspire and build. So thank you so much for having me. Thanks.
Thank you, Tamla. Next, we'd like to introduce Katie Griggs. She's president of business operations for the Baltimore Orioles. Katie joined the Orioles in August of '24 and is leading the effort to provide significant upgrades to Oriole Park at Camden Yards. In 2023, the Orioles formally adopted Harlem Park Elementary School in an effort to positively impact the lives of children in this community. The Orioles and their players have made both financial and volunteer commitments here at the school and throughout the Harlem Park community. Please welcome Katie Griggs to share a special announcement.
Thanks, Rob. Hello, good afternoon. So thank you, Rob, but I would also like to thank the dignitaries that joined us here today. Mayor Scott, thank you for your presence. Vice Chair Parker, Principal Jackson, as always, your partnership is one of the key things that makes this relationship work. And of course, the Iron Man, Cal himself, his family, and his foundation. So thank you for joining us. As Rob mentioned, at the Orioles, we are committed to community. We realize that the best way to have a positive impact in our city that we want to see, it requires a deep and lasting commitment, along with a personal touch. That's why we're committed to Harlem Park Elementary Middle School and the greater neighborhood here at Harlem Park. We believe that if we're listening to the principal, the staff, the students, the families, the community members, that we could be a part of something unique and special. It's early, but we believe we have that here. We also knew we could not commit to this and make a difference alone. Friends and partners like Exelon and BG&E, the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, who have made this event possible today. We also believe this is an example, and we hope to set this example for others, that we can support a city together. So I'm proud to announce, in recognition of Baltimore's favorite number 8, on behalf of the Baltimore Orioles, in partnership with the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, we will be announcing 8 additional new STEM centers similar to the one here at Harlem Park. Fans at our game tomorrow, in celebration of Cal's incredible 2,131 game consecutive streak, will have an opportunity to participate in this with us. Our 50-50 partners of the Ted Williams Foundation are working with us and will be seating with a starting amount of the raffle at $50,000, meaning that our fans will be bringing home at least $25,000 and having the opportunity to directly contribute to these STEM centers throughout our community. These new STEM centers are an investment in our city's most important resources, our children. Cal, what you and your brother Bill have built in memory of your father is a true legacy in Baltimore. What is even more incredible is you didn't just break the unbreakable record, retire from the game, and go off into the sunset. You stayed and strengthened your legacy. Like the legacy right here in our adopted community, Harlem Park, we at the Orioles and our city cannot thank you enough. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Katie. What a terrific announcement to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cal Ripken's record-breaking iconic moment in sports history. Just to give you and I don't want to make Cal feel old, but just to give you what the streak meant. Cal Ripken's streak began when I was in elementary school. It ended when I was 27 and 10 days before my first son was born. That's how long that streak was. 'Cause. 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 'C The commitment you and the Orioles have with the kids and the community is so wonderful to see. And next, I would like to introduce Tony Regans. He is the Chief Baseball Development Officer of Major League Baseball. That's like the entire league. He's also a partner and funder of Ripken STEM Centers. Tony is also the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation board member. Please welcome Tony Regans.
I will be brief, but thank you, Harlem Park. Thank you for welcoming us into your home. We are extremely excited to support the Baltimore Orioles and stand alongside Cal Ripken Jr. In his efforts to provide resources and educate young people around the country. On behalf of Major League Baseball and Commissioner Manfred, we stand with you, not only in this effort, but in future efforts to educate our young people and give them a chance to be bigger, better, and greater. And what we're trying to do is invest in young people just like David. Just like David, who was awesome today, and we just want to say thank you, David, for stepping up. Thank you, Principal Jackson, for doing what you do on a daily basis. Your work is definitely not easy, and we appreciate it. But on behalf of Major League Baseball, we just want to say that we stand with you, and we are not going away. We will be back, and hopefully we can help support future STEM centers.
Give Tony a hand again. Next, I would like to introduce the president and CEO of the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, Steve Salem, to introduce Cal Ripken Jr.
Thank you, Rob. Thanks for being here with us today. You guys having fun? Yeah, we are too. David, you are amazing. Will you travel with us when we do these around the country? You, me, and Cal? Yeah? All right. As you heard, Cal and his brother Bill started the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation 25 years ago in memory of their dad, Cal Ripken Sr. And we plan to continue doing good things for kids and communities here in Baltimore and around the country for the next 25 years. I want to extend a big thank you to Exelon and BGE for their support that they have made to the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation for the past 16 years. We could not be prouder to be your charitable partner. Secondly, yes, please, let's give them. Secondly, I would like to thank the Baltimore Orioles for inviting us to be part of this wonderful initiative. 8 new STEM centers in Baltimore City and Baltimore County is a really big deal. And it is all for the benefit of our kids and to make our community stronger. It is really important and really wonderful, and we will not let you down. And speaking of the Orioles, it is my great honor to introduce one of the all-time greats. Did you know that this guy right here, the big guy in the middle, his name is Cal Ripken Jr. He played 21 seasons with the Baltimore Orioles. And I'm asking the young people, because a lot of the old people are here, they knew who he was, but they forget. They're old, we forget when we get old. But do you guys remember? Let me hear you. Yeah. And did you know that he played 2,632 games in a row, never taking a day off, and setting a record in baseball history? Yeah. But more importantly than that, he's here today because he cares about each one of you. Just like everybody here up on the stage, all the adults who came to be here with you today, we're here because we care about you and we care about your future. So let's give a big, I mean really big, Harlem Park welcome to your friend, Cal Ripken Jr.
Boy, I guess it's my job to kind of give you a little short history of why we started the foundation in honor of our dad. I lost my dad when he was 63 years old to lung cancer. And so Billy and I sat down and said, you know, what was Dad's legacy all about life? He was a great baseball coach. He was a teacher. He developed young players to get to the big leagues, but he used sport and baseball to get in front of kids to kind of show them the direction. And so we thought we would start a foundation using sport. It's not a new idea by any means, but it's really good. We were able to teach a little baseball, get them thinking about sports, because we all know that there's such great value in sports. There's a lot of lessons in there. Sometimes we need coaches and teachers to show us what those lessons are, but we know it has great value. I remember my parents encouraged me to get involved in the community early on. And my mom even told me, said, if you go on to be a big league baseball player, just think how many people you can help with your time, your influence, and with your money. And so they couldn't have been more right. But they also put in me the concept of education. And that's one thing, when you're a kid, I think you understand the importance of education, but you're not sure how it applies. And so I remember when I was young and I wanted to be a baseball player, you go to school, you're told to do well in school. I really wanted to learn how to read and read really well, because then I could learn about my sport. I could read all up about baseball players. And I remember a Sports Illustrated article. There was a player by the name of Willie Stargell, played for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Hall of Fame player, fantastic career. And in the article, he said, you know, it's talent that gets you to the big leagues, but you got to be smart to have a long career. And so I took that literally, meaning you have to be smart. So I applied myself in school, wanted to get good grades. I was particularly good at math. So science, technology, engineering, and math. I pushed and had to really apply myself in those other areas, but math was really, really easy for me. And it was almost like I hit a home run or got that kind of attention each time you solved a problem. But I came into 11th grade, I think it was, in Aberdeen High School out in Harford County. And there was a girl in my class by the name of Janet Lutens that was better than me. And I couldn't stand it, so I was trying to compete. We learn in athletics how to compete and how to compete fairly and give it all you got. So I was trying to apply what I learned in sport to the classroom. And so every time the teacher would come up and say, okay, we got a really, really hard problem tonight. And you know, it's only one problem, but it's going to take you a long time to solve it if you get it. And then he'd always look over at this student, her name's Janet Luton, said, Janet, you might even have trouble getting this thing. So it was almost like Janet was the teacher's pet in a way. She got all kinds of attention, and I wanted that as well. So one night I stayed up and said, I'm going to get this problem. I'm going to get it. I'm going to work really hard. At 3 o'clock in the morning, the light came on, and I got the problem. And so I waited until the next day, came into the classroom, and the teacher said, did anybody get that answer to the question last night? And I went, looked around at Janet, and the teacher goes, Janet, did you get it? She goes, couldn't get it. So he goes, yeah, I thought that was too hard for all of you. And I said, excuse me, I got it. And he goes, Mr. Ripken, the board is yours. Now, I had to put it up on the chalkboard on this side, the chalkboard on that side, and the chalkboard on that side. And in the end, he gave me the biggest nod of, it made me feel just like you hit a game-winning home run, where you win the game for your team. Those are the kind of things that you might not realize right now, but the STEM gives you an opportunity to explore who you are and find out what you're really, really good at. And once you find out what you're good at, then go for it. You know, really go for it, apply yourself, because you never know where that's going to take you. But we're so glad to be with you today. We are celebrating that streak thing 30 years for the streak. You're right, that does make me seem old. I think I was 1995, I was 35 years old, I just turned 65. And sometimes it's, what's that? Oh, that's good? I'm gonna be around when you turn 65 too. But anyway, I just wanted to encourage all of you guys to apply yourself. Have fun, enjoy things, compete in school just like you would compete, playing sports. Thank you very much. Really enjoyed my time with you today.
Thank you, Cal. Hey, listen, I messed up. I forgot something. I told you all you should have had David doing this because he wouldn't have forgotten. I omitted someone. The chief of schools for Baltimore City Public School, Dr. Stacy Tose, please forgive me. Would you have anything you want to say?
That's okay. Harlem Park, if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. All right, so I'm gonna keep it quick. First, on behalf of Baltimore City Public Schools, I want to thank the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, the Baltimore Orioles, the Major League Baseball, Exelon Foundation, and BGE for your generosity and your belief in our students. Today's ribbon cutting is more than a new space. It's an investment. It's an investment in the potential and the brilliance of Baltimore's young people. If you are a brilliant student, give yourself a round of applause. I should hear more than that. All right, there we go. And also, as we celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cal Ripken Jr.'s legendary 2,131 consecutive games, we're reminded of the values that achievement represents. And Cal, you just gave us a story that is illuminating that. It's perseverance, consistency, and commitment. And those values have always inspired me personally. When I met you a couple of weeks ago, I told you a story about when I was a third grade teacher. Our third grade house was called the Cal Ripken Jr. House because we wanted our students to live those same lessons, showing up every day because attendance is important, giving your best effort, and staying committed to your goals. And today, those values are still alive in this partnership and in the opportunities being created for Baltimore students. We know that at a lot of jobs that our students will hold one day don't even exist yet. But we also know that STEM will be at the heart of those opportunities. And these 8 new STEM centers give our students not just the skills, but a competitive advantage to succeed and lead in a rapidly changing world. So on behalf of the district, thank you. Thank you for believing in Baltimore students. Thank you for equipping them with the tools they need to dream big. Thank you for showing them that perseverance and commitment open the doors of possibility. And together we're going to be building a future where our students don't just imagine opportunities, they're going to be creating them. So thank you. Thank you, Harlem Park, and we are so excited to have this STEM Center.
Before we wrapped up the program this afternoon, I would like to invite all of our speakers this morning, and along with a special guest, to come up to help us cut the ribbon. Then we'll head over to the STEM Center and see the kids in action. Thank you, everyone, for coming, and we'll see you soon.